Hey Pisces, I'm gonna go ahead and do another reading for the night because I just picked up on some energy like before I even start shuffling, before I even start pulling cards. So I'm gonna see what Spirit has just to bring clarification on what I'm picking up on. Oh, this is somebody's energy, oh my goodness. So what I'm feeling before I even pull out any cards, because I already know Spirit is going to just be I'm flowing at this given moment. I feel like it's kind of sleepy, so I'm just like kind of getting downloads. Yeah, goodness gracious, something is going on. Something is going on. There's somebody plotting. There's somebody scheming. There's somebody hating. Somebody, look what literally, you saw me just shuffling. Like, there's a hater. There's somebody trying to sabotage. There's somebody literally praying right now, praying that you have some type of hardship. You have some type of chaos. They want to argue with you. They want to fight with you. I don't even really like picking up on this type of energy, but it just came through so heavy. So freaking heavy. Somebody is like saying your name and praying at this given moment. Tonight is is it what time is it right now? It's almost to 12. Yeah, I feel like this person's gonna be praying until 12 o'clock. Like, they set out some time to actually just keep praying until like the next day. Like, disturbance, collapse of a project, bad investments, not get paid for completed work, early terminations of effort, something is missing. Like, this is the stuff that they praying for. This is the stuff that they're praying for right now. You got a true hater out there. I think you know who this hater is. And they got, they trying to get people on their side with this. This is unstable, disorganized, wasteful, restlessness, hesitation. This person is bad news. You knew they was bad news. You knew they was bad news when you met them. And they pulling on your energy that's why they're mad, because they're trying to connect with you, like in the spiritual realm. They're trying to play with your head. They're trying to act like they want you in this emotional state. They want you in this state to where you're not getting sleep. Excuse me, to where you're like, because like when you're like tired, you get like in this place to where you're here, but you're also like kind of drifting away. Like it kind of, in a sense, opens a portal to where people can access your spirit when you're like tired, or when you're like physically tired, not just like sleepy tired, that too, but like when your body's drained, like you've been working hard all day, and you need to go to sleep, but you can't go to sleep. Somebody's pulling on your energy, and they're waiting until late at night, or if they know your schedule, you know what I'm saying, they're waiting until they know you might take a nap or just something like that. You know what I'm saying? To kind of like pull your energy. I feel like all day this person is like saying your name in a silent prayer in their head, because they trying to just catch you, in any given aspect of life, to where they can pull on your spirit. And they're trying to shake you up. They're trying to shake you up so where when you have conversations with new people, your words are jumbled. If you're having disagreements with people that's in your everyday life, they want you to act out. You know what I'm saying? They just want everything bad for you. You know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, you're just giving out that good energy for everybody. And when it comes to them, you just don't even want to deal with them. You want them to do good, because you feel like if they do good, then they're not going to be worried about you, and then they're not going to be trying to fight with you. And you know what I'm saying? If you ever run into them on the street or something like that, like you feel like if they find that peace and that love that you know, you feel me? You don't have to have any kind of problems with them because they found love within themselves, and they got a team around them that's, you know, that can penetrate them in ways to wake them up. You know what I'm saying? To let go all that haterade, you know, that they drink it. Like, just let the haterade go. Stop drinking the haterade. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So yeah, this is what you want for them. You want the Two of Cups for them. You want them to be okay. It says love and new partnership. You want them to just move on and find all that, you know, but in a healthy way, in a good way, not in a way to where they're still talking crap about you. They still pulling on you. They build up a team of haters against you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I was saying, this person is praying for your downfall like a motherfucker. Like, ooh, I hope, ooh, like a mug. But it's okay though. It's okay though, because I have the Judgment card that just right here. The Judgment card is right here. So with the Judgment card, you know, obviously I'm getting that none of this stuff is gonna work. They playing with you, and that's why they getting mad, because even when you have struggles, when this person gets like a feeling like you're going through something, or they call something on you, and they feel like they they get to watch you just like crumble or whatever, or they get to feel your energy, feel troubled, you bounce back. And then they pick up on that. That's why they made it a freaking ritual to keep saying your name all day. You know, they want you to have lack of confidence. They don't want you to take action. They want you to miss your opportunities, and they want you to have health problems, but it's backfiring all on them, like 100% going back on them. Because Pisces, you know, whoever energy I'm picking up on right now, you're good. You're good. Don't that energy of like just less and lack, that's not your path. It's not of your path. Okay, so I'm getting another card right here. The King of Wands in reverse. This person is, even in this very moment, they're ruthless. They're freaking ruthless. They don't even want you to forget them. They want them to be on your mind because you're constantly on their mind. And it's so crazy because, you know, they claim it to be love. That's not love. They're tripping. It's definitely not love. But in their mind, they're thinking they love you. They're thinking they're in love with you. They're thinking that they have to wish harm on you to bring you low, because they feel like then you'll reach out to them. That's not love. That's crazy. This person is crazy. They're delusional. Oh my God. They're immature. Okay. Dependency. Oh my God. Lack of regulation. The Emperor in reverse. This is definitely the other person's energy. Okay. Your energy, what I'm getting is the total opposite of this person. See, they envy how amazing you are and how many opportunities God gives you. But see, the thing about it is they're digging themselves in a deeper ditch by wanting you to be low like them. They feel like Joshua, just kind of named Joshua, Peterson. They're telling people, they're telling people lies. They're telling people like you put them in a triangulation when really they had you in a triangulation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so anyways, no more of that energy, right? I have the Wheel of Fortune here for you, love. And then I also have the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So the thing about it is you can't bring somebody low so that they can like want you, see you, need you. This person vibrates on lowness, and they use their lowness to will people in. This person, when they came across you, they were silent. They were more silent than they normally are, they naturally are, because they couldn't necessarily trauma dump on you, even though they did, but they didn't do it full-fledged like how they do with other people, because you kept reminding them of the positive in life. You know what I'm saying? And so this person was like, oh my God, I want to be just like that. I want to be just like that, but I don't know how. I don't know how. I sit in my misery all day, and the only way people show me any kind of attention is if I talk about all the bad stuff I'm going through, all my heartache, all my letdowns, how people did me dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're hating, they're coveting, they wish they was you. And it doesn't even matter if it's like male or female. It don't matter like if this person can't even ever look like you, if they ever put your wig on, ever put your clothes on, ever did they makeup, or even got plastic surgery. This person, they can never replicate you, and they wish they were you. And that's the sad part about it, because I feel like you had some type of empathy for this person, because you're like, oh, you want to be like me? Well, I mean, there's only one me, but I can like be there for you and support you to kind of like get you in the mode to where you're not just, you know, just all in your sorrowful moments and just letting that be like your driving force. See, this person, they're driven by their pain, and they're driven by their pain to reach success. They're not driven by being grateful for, because there is some things in their pain, in their life, I'm pretty sure that's great, but they're not driven by the great things that happen to them to keep going. They're driven by the bad things that happen, because they're constantly trying to prove to other people when they need to be trying to prove to themselves, you know what I'm saying, like that they're all these great things. This person has to have company around them. That's why they sit there the whole day and the whole night calling your name, praying for your downfall. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody want to be around them right now. I feel like this person right here, they're at a loss right now. They're at a loss right now when it comes to people who want to be around that energy. They've been left behind by so many people. They've been left behind literally by so many people. And when they even try to meet new people, ain't nobody going for that. Ain't nobody going for that. Their team that they're trying to build, are their like their group of people that they want around them so they could talk shit about you and stuff like that, and talk miserable about life and just be on some crazy stuff with a few laughs here and there, you know what I'm saying? But let's just resort back to the negativity, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a small group around him, and that is because in their own life journey, their spirit guides is shaking things up for them. Like, this been going on way too long. And Pisces, that does not let me calm down. It's up to you, but I'm gonna say this right now. With improvement on their end, because, you know, they got their own spirit guides. God loves them too. With their work that they're going through, their evolution, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to have an open door for this person in communication, because keep in mind, this person is praying for your downfall. They're purposely praying for your downfall. You know, they're praying that you fail, that you have a loss, that you're low. You know? And so you might hear Or they might reach out, and or they might even try to portray, you know, themselves that you hear from somebody, or just some type of information that's going to come to you that they're like trying to change their life around and be more into God, or I don't know, they're just trying to get some help. They're actually like admitting certain issues, you know, like if they have addictions or something and they're trying to get some help, or they're sick right now, you know, so they're going to the doctor and they're getting treatment and they're getting better. They you know, they come to this realization that you're like, say they say they go to the hospital and then something happens to them, and for whatever reason they're able to get in contact with you to let you know that they're in the hospital or something like that. Either it's through family or it's through them. They want you to know that while they were going through some hard times, that they were thinking about you and they still love you. But that's bullcrap. That's bullcrap. They were trying to conjure your energy so that it can help bring them up out of what they were going through, because they felt powerless. Because they're like, Pisces is always thinking about positive things and stuff like that, you know? Like, and things always work out for Pisces. And I'm feeling really powerless right now, and I can't really, you know, look within myself because I'm always so negative to kind of like change my mindset, you know, and I don't want to be thinking about death or, you know, like me just not being able to function and provide for myself. So they're pulling on you right now. So with you, Pisces, you know, let's see what Spirit has for you as far as just like your perception of this. Okay. Yep. All right. So, yeah. Oh. Pisces, I'm feeling like you wanted to help, you wanted to be a light for this person, and you're upset with yourself for I don't know, I feel like maybe you feel like you could have did better, you could have did better for them. But this person, in a sense, they're kind of like a lost cause, you know, especially when it comes to you. Like, you did all you can do, Pisces. You really did all you can do for this person. Okay. Yep, it's time to release. It's time to open yourself up to new love. It's time to dig deep into your spirituality. It's time to seek advice and be obedient to your inner voice. You know, it really is. That's how you're going to combat this bullshit pulling on you. You know, Pisces, like, with just following your morals that you have within yourself and letting it go. Like, I wouldn't even deal with this narcissistic energy at all, you know, if ever given an opportunity, because you never know what this person might try to do to you if they ever cross paths with you again, or you open yourself up to this person. This is an evil, disgusting person that doesn't want no good for you, you know. So and then I also feel like when you're around this person, you don't achieve any goals, you know. Things don't work out. Plans y'all even make, it don't work out. And I feel, Pisces, you already struggle with things not working out the way you want them to be, as perfect as you want them to be and you dream them to be. But then when this person comes around, it just makes it even worse. Pisces, I feel like, you know, it's unrealistic to think that you can build with this person in any kind of way. And it's kind of like you're a slave to their misery. You become a slave to their misery, a slave to their mindset, and everything that you're naturally filled with diminishes. It's not seen. You feel like you're going to freaking explode because You're packing down who you are with all their bullshit. And it's so crazy because it's a part of their plan. They want you to be frustrated because they want to be like, look, you're not as good as you know what I'm saying, you come off. Wow. So I have the Chariot. That's an upright. I dropped a lot of cards. Let me see what I have here. I'm gonna actually read you those. Yeah, the Chariot, that's determination, success, ambition. And then you have your, of course, you picking up on their energy so you can hear them and feel them. They talking stuff about you with their sharp tongue, you know, and then you have the Star. So I feel like you're going back and forth. Cancerian energy. Fire sign energy. Yeah, you wish them the best. Keep doing that. Keep wishing them the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fall for how low they're trying to bring you. A blessing in disguise is coming. Major change. But you're always going to be looking back because they're going to keep pulling on your damn energy. That's what I'm getting here. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, Pisces. I feel like this person did a number on you. They're trying to do a number on you. They did a number on you. It's going to mess up your insecurity. I mean, your self-esteem, trying to heal from this person. So I ain't even gonna lie and make it seem like you could just like act like this person that's constantly, I feel like they're gonna do this to the rest of their life, pull on your energy, ain't impacting you in any kind of way, because it is. But you gotta just remember and remind yourself that that's not your energy. You know, when you're feeling self-doubt, when you're feeling insecure, okay? I have the Rebel deck. I'm gonna pull 3. That came out like that, not easy, okay. All right, so love is in reverse. It says, get some, give some, it will cheer your ass up. That's in reverse. I feel like you're hesitant to letting new people in because you don't even really know their motives for real. You can't trust. This person wanted you to be in this position to where you never trust again. This was upright, but I don't drink. And honestly, I wouldn't even relax right now in this kind of way. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. But you could definitely take a shot of some herbal drinks, you know, some spirulina, some chlorophyll, you know, just something healthy. That's what I'm getting from here. It says, don't take 12, take 1, okay, maybe 2, and move on. Something self-healing, self-fulfilling, you know? You're giving away your power. You're a badass, act like it. That's what I'm getting right here for you, Pisces. So I ain't really got to expound on them 3 cards I just pulled from the Rebel deck because I'm pretty sure you picked up on it. All right, Pisces. So I hope that, you know, you got some type of clarification about this motherfucker pulling on your heartstrings, your soul, your spirit tonight, so that you already know, that you can remind yourself that this is not my thoughts. This is not coming from me. This is not my own self projection. This is someone projecting their hatred towards me, through me, or to me energetically, and it's coming off as if it's my thoughts. And yes, I've been through some things. Yes, I've made some mistakes, but I'm a self-healer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta tell yourself that I love myself. I forgive myself. I'm carrying on. I'm keeping one foot in front of the other, you know? So just love on yourself, Pisces, because If you ain't got no haters, what are you doing? And it's unfortunate that this person whose life mission is to freaking destroy yours, is so fixated on your demise. And all you want to do, or all you wanted to do, was just show this person the way. Don't worry about that person. Don't worry about showing that person the way. Pisces, Spirit is saying you need to show yourself the way. That's your mission. That's your goal. All right, Pisces. Peace.